Hi, guys. If you're there, hello. Thanks for joining me today. Let me know if you can hear me and see me and all that good stuff. I'm going to warn you right now. Hi, Kathy. I'm going to warn you. I'm wearing this dress that I got on Kitizen, actually. It's like a Lululemon dress. I don't know how to wear it. It's just got this big old thing here. I think it's supposed to be, I don't know. I'm going to be messing with it all show long, and I apologize. Hi, Allie. Thanks for being here. No problem if I'm always late to everything, so that's okay if you are usually not on time. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Nancy. Thank you. Yeah, my hand is on the mend. I can finally do normal things. I can see it healing up. My brother, who's a nurse practitioner, he said he'll take out the stitches for me so I don't have to go back to the doctor. And I think he is planning on doing that in the next couple days here, because it was a week ago from today that I heard it. So they said to wait 8 to 10 days before I can take the stitches out. Hi, my Ty Loft. Wow, your first live viewing ever. Well, thank you so much for letting me be your first. Hi, Emmy. Hi, it's Flippin' Thrift. Good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Life with the Lados. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Hi, Allison. Hi, Nurse Flipper. How are you? Tommy in Seattle. Hello, hello. Hi, Jess. How are you? Thanks for joining. Hi, Jill. Oh, you are so sweet. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I tried to set things up as best as I could so that I'm not wasting anyone's time trying to find things. So hopefully this will get the job done as far as trying to do our What Sold video. You may not see my face a lot because I'm going to be showing you my screen a lot more. Oh dear. Okay, I'm already just anticipating many technical difficulties. So thank you so much for being here for my first ever What Sold live, and we'll see what happens. Hi, Jacqueline's One Stop Store, Sweet Retreat, Emmy. Oh, that's so sweet. Ebliss Reseller. Hi, good to see you. Ebliss, I do need to get back to you. I promise I will. Andrea, hi. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here. So a couple things. I do have a couple giveaways that we'll do throughout. And the way that we'll do them, I guess I'll explain when we get there. But I do have a couple giveaways. And yeah, I don't know. Let's just get, and then I remember what else I was going to say. So for my What Sold videos, I always go day by day. So I'll start with Monday, which was November 23rd. And as I'm talking about that, Tommy said, breathe, girl, breathe. I'm always all over the place. As I'm talking about my sales for that day, if you guys want to share in the comments, maybe your best sale from that day, I figure that'll be really cool, because then you guys aren't only seeing what's selling for me, but you can also learn from each other in the chat and just see what's selling well for other people. I feel like that's even more valuable than just hearing what I've been selling, because just because I sell something may not mean that you will, or vice versa. And I think it's always really helpful to see from a variety of sources what is actually making people money. So like I said, oh, you are so sweet. I know the daily premieres were kind of crazy. I don't think I could ever do that again, but thank you so much, Nurse Flipper. And if you guys are not following the Nurse Flipper, definitely make sure that you do, because she sells really crazy stuff, over especially on eBay. You guys, you find the craziest things and sell them for really good money. So definitely make sure that you check out her channel. I am going to be lisping a great amount because, as you know, I have my trays in and I don't know how to talk with them in my mouth yet. But that being said, let's just get right into it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. I literally feel like I'm teaching right now, because this is what I do. I share my screen when I'm Zooming with my kids, and we'll talk about the first sale. Do you guys see this? Hold on. Okay, good. I think you do. Oh, I hope you do. I can't even access the chats. Okay, I think you can. So this was my first sale. I only had one Poshmark sale on Monday the 23rd, and it was this pair of Page Transcend Hoxton undone hem black jeans in a size 26. I had actually sold these before on eBay, but they got returned to me because of fit. And so I just relisted them, and I relisted them obviously over on Poshmark and my other platforms too. But they did finally sell again for $30. That was less than what I sold it for when I was doing, when I sold it on eBay, but I was just happy to sell them. And let's see, that took 37 days to sell, and I made $24 on that. So that's what sold on Poshmark. And then let me X out of that. And then on eBay, I sold this book. This is the King Singer's Book of Rounds, Canons, and Part Songs. I believe I bought this book for school, but I never like reached for it. We never actually learned any music out of this book. So I was like, I'm just gonna list it. And there were listings up for like $6.99, $5.99, free shipping, all that kind of stuff. So I was like, I'm not gonna make very much off of this. But it sold for $5.90, which you're not seeing on the screen because you're just seeing what I listed it for. But it sold for $5.90. It was promoted at 1%. I did pay for shipping and I did media mail. And actually, I had a what sold or not what sold, a shipping video, like a ship with me video. It was my first one ever. And in that video, I showed how I ship out media type stuff. So media mail is a lot cheaper, and it sold, or it cost $2.30 to ship out with media mail. So I made $2.95, which is not like amazing. And I've had it listed forever, but you know, I was just kind of cleaning out my office at school and I was like, oh, this could go. And like I said, as I am sharing what sold for me on Monday, the 23rd, if you guys have anything that you want to share that sold for you on the 23rd, that would be really cool. I'm kind of trying to like keep an eye on the chat as well. Andrea said you'll get better with the trays. I hope so. Dresden Avenue. Hola, hola. This chat is packed. It's a party up in here, said Nancy. Yeah, you guys, I'm so thankful that you're here. Okay, so that was my first eBay sale of the week. The next one, this had actually sold on Sunday, but I included it in last week's sales as if it sold on Monday because they didn't pay until Monday. So it's this Prana Minori V-neck pink shelf bra tank dress. It was in a size small. I did have it for a while, and I did originally have it listed at $29.99, which was probably way too high. I don't know what you guys do. When I cross list from Poshmark to eBay, usually, and I'm trying to get better about this, but usually I don't change the price of items, even though I probably should drop the price when I cross list over to eBay, just because I feel like on Poshmark, people generally price higher because they're trying to leave room for offers and all that kind of stuff. But on eBay, people generally price to sell. So I feel like I just kind of transfer my Poshmark prices over. And as a result, things sit on eBay for quite some time. So I have to be better about that. Let me know what you guys do because I don't know. I feel like I need to get better about adjusting my prices. But this actually sold for $20. I did have a 15% off sale going on at the time, but someone sent me a $20 offer, which I accepted. They paid for shipping. I made $17.79, and I think I got that at the consignment store, but I don't even remember because it's been quite some time. Okay. And then I had one thredUP sale. I only had two this week, but both of them were pretty good. So this one was this White House Black Market wool pullover sweater, and I got it for free from a friend. I don't believe I sourced this, but I have a friend who like only wears White House Black Market. I don't understand why, but it was a size extra small. It was new with tags, and it sold for $74.99, which gave me a payout of $33.75. You guys, I'm going to miss thredUP. I'm going to miss thredUP being what it was because holy cow, like getting $35 for White House Black Market. Are you kidding me? Okay. So that was on Monday, the 23rd. And that was it for that day. I'm going to look at the chat really quickly. Michelle Marie sold a Rachel Zoe fall blouse. I don't think I've ever found Rachel Zoe yet. And I heard that the resale value of Rachel Zoe is kind of like, meh. I used to love watching her show though. I don't know why. I loved it. Hi, Danielle Fox. Thanks for joining. Allison said one of her best flips was a Coach wallet, picked it up for $11, sold for $65. That's so amazing. I love that. Nurse Flipper sold a Mavi Molly jeans, sold for $22 on eBay plus $20 international shipping. That's amazing. I know, Kathy, like thredUP sales are amazing. There's an amazing one coming up, but it's not going to be like this for much longer. Oh, really, Jess? Rachel Zoe's stuff is sold at TJ Maxx. I can't believe she allowed that to happen. That's crazy. Okay. And then I'll read one more and then I'll move on to Tuesday, the 24th, if you guys want to pull up your sales. Nurse Flipper, I also sold a vintage ski hat I paid $1 for and then sold for $39.99 on eBay. Holy cow. Cactuses on a ski hat? That's crazy. Okay. So moving on to Tuesday, the 24th. My first sale, I only had two, and they were both on Poshmark, was the North Face full zip fleece jacket in a size medium. It was a men's piece, and I did get this for under $1 at the consignment store. It was in really good shape. I did have to like sweater shave it a little bit. And again, I showed this one in my ship with me video. I was kind of bummed I didn't get a little bit more for it, but it just wasn't getting a lot of attention. And it is just a fleece, you know, so I guess I wasn't super surprised. I was so mad though, because I have this North Face jacket listed on all platforms at $150 because it has a Gore-Tex. It's in really good condition. I got it in a men's thredUP box. And maybe $150 is high. I don't know. But I got a $20 offer on it today on eBay. And it's like the first time in a very long time I just pressed decline. Like I was like, oh, no, like you. So that was a little insulting. That's like, that came in this morning. I woke up, looked at my phone, and I was like, yay, I have an offer. And it was for $20 for a $150 item. So annoying. So that was the first sale on Poshmark. And then the second thing that sold, I think a student of mine gave this to me for free. Sometimes, especially when my students graduate, I don't know what it is. Like they graduate and then they're like, do you want all my old clothes to sell? And I'm like, okay. So one of them gave me this amongst other things. It was just this like paisley fringe printed scarf. It was kind of boho. It was by the brand Sacred Threads. I don't really know much else about it. I believe there was like a pull on it somewhere maybe. But this, and it was 100% viscose. It sold for $10. I got an offer on it for $10. I was totally happy to move it for that because I had, gotten it for free. It was listed for 39 days and I made $7.05. So that was it on the 24th. I want to go back and see what some people sold. Dresden Avenue, do my November what sold, no editing. Oh yeah, do it live? Yeah. I mean, why not? I hate editing videos. Actually, I don't hate it. I don't hate it, but it does take up a lot of time. thredUP is intimidating. It is, but it's not in the sense of like, if you don't mind just making a couple cents here and there on some pieces. It's like if you just want to get rid of old stuff, it's really great for that if you just want to at least make a little bit of money. But as far as like knowing what else sells, you just have to send it in and see what works. But I mean, given their changes, I don't even know if it's really super worth it now anymore. Someone asked me, what are your go-to stores to thrift at? And I don't know if that was for me or for everyone else in the chat. Everyone else can comment as well. I honestly I've kind of moved on from thrift stores to going more to consignment stores just because consignment stores, they've already like looked through everything and made sure that everything is in good shape, made sure that it's somewhat desirable. And at thrift stores, you have to go through so much to find like one or two pieces that you can actually resell. Whereas at consignment stores, they've done a lot of that work for you. And at my consignment stores here in town, there are two that I go to a lot. They always have like these crazy sales where things are like $3, $2, things are like 75% off. So, I can get stuff for basically thrift store prices, if not cheaper. And I'm looking at a much higher like quality selection. So for me, I actually personally like going to consignment stores more. I'm not super into retail arbitrage, but yeah, that's just me. Kathy said, I like shopping thredUP for deals. I know you always find really good stuff on thredUP and then you sell it for a good amount. Hi, Clarissa from the Philippines. How are you? Good to see you. I love Filipinos. I always get mistaken for Filipino actually, because I have a darker complexion than most Koreans. Nurse Flipper sold sunflower vintage crock 6-inch Great Bay pottery, paid $2 at a garage sale and sold it for $34.99 plus shipping. Oh my gosh. I'm intimidated by that kind of stuff, like kitchenware, glass stuff, whatever. Amanda sold a pair of Danskos for $40. Good. I'm glad to know that $40 is a good price for Danskos. I feel like I have a bunch listed and people don't want to give me $40 for them, but I'm going to hold out. Let's see if anyone else said anything. It's Flippin' Thrift. Best sale of the week was on the 24th, and it was a pair of Adidas Ultra Boost shoes. Sold for $100. That's amazing. Do sweater shavers work on pulls or just pilling? I would not use them on, like if you're talking about threads that have like kind of come undone, or like if you're dealing with like an open knit sweater and like the loop is coming out or whatever, I would not use the sweater shaver on that. Like you'll ruin the sweater. It's mainly just for pilling, I would say. Hi, Thrifty Space. Okay, we'll have one more. I'll share one more sale and then I'll move on to my Wednesday. So growing older with style. Hi. Sold a pair of Shoe Dazzle new houndstooth boots. Sold for $5, sold for $40. That's amazing. I love that. Life with the Lados. Yes. Send in your Michael Kors, because Michael Kors for me personally does not move on my reselling platforms. Okay. I'm going to move on just because, yeah, I don't want this to be like 8 hours long. Although if you know me, you know that I can talk and talk and talk for hours, and we could be here for that long, but we're going to move on. Okay. Moving on to Wednesday, which was November 25th. My first sale was over on Poshmark, and it was by the brand Gypsy Warrior. It was like this pair of skinny jeans, and they had like these distressed details, and underneath, let me try to get like a more close, ooh, sorry. Let me try to get a more close-up picture. So you can see like there was like a red plaid patchwork detail underneath. I thought it was so cute. Obviously, this is like a junior brand because it was in a size 1. They did have like this really bad staining on the back of one of the legs that I did not realize when I had sourced it originally. So I remember I got these like over a year ago, maybe like close to 2 years ago at this point. It was like one of the first things that I thrifted probably ever in my life. And I thought they were so cute. And I remember getting like an $18 offer or like a $15 offer. And I was like, no, I'm going to hold out because these are amazing. And someone's going to give me a ton of money for them. Here I am like 2 years later, and I sold them for $12. So, and I was so happy to get rid of them. I had relisted them. And even after being relisted, they took 110 days to sell. And I think maybe that was like my second or third time relisting them even. So I've had these for too long. I made $9.05. I was so happy to see them go. And then I had a Mercari sale. This was just a lot of 3 onesies by the brand Modern Baby. I had never heard of it. I called it new without tags because they were new. They still were on like the little hanger that you can buy baby clothes at like at the store, but there was no actual tag on it. So they were really cute. They were like, there's that tie-dye one, and there's like this like leaf print, and then just a plain one. 6 to 9 months. Sold for $13 with free shipping. I used Pirate Ship, and it cost $3.77 to ship out. So I made $7.25 on those. And I got those from the consignment store for under $1. Not like the craziest flip, but that's okay. Okay. So here I'll do my first giveaway. And I'm kind of excited about these. I just got them from Amazon. They are just like these hangers. I saw someone talk about them on Instagram, but they are for plus size clothing, because I should open it up. Okay, let me open it up because I don't even know. Okay, this is going to take me forever to open, but basically, I'm not going to open it. Basically, this like beige part, it comes out, it like extends longer. And so it's supposed to be really good for showing plus size clothing. If you take pictures like I do, I hang everything up and I put them on my wall on like a hook. So I got 6 of these because they didn't sell them like, just individually. So my first giveaway will be for one of those. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a second so that I can look at the chat. Now, let me just say this. I know that sometimes like what I see in the chat is not what everyone else sees. So I'm just going to go based off of what I see in my chat. But I am going to show you a sale that I made on thredUP. And the first person to guess within a $10 range of how much my payout was on this item will win one of these. I'll ship one of these to you. Okay. So the item was a Coach purse on thredUP. So just guess in the chat, how much do you think I got as a payout from thredUP for that Coach bag? And go. I don't even, okay, oh, I have it written down. I was going to say, I don't even remember. Okay, Sammy B said $110, and that was within the $10 range of how much I got as a, what's it called? Payout. So Sammy, you're the winner. So Sammy, I will put my email, just remind me later. I'll put my email in the chat. You can email me your address and I will ship one of these out to you. But this was the sale. Let me share my screen again. Let me go back. I really feel like I'm teaching right now. Okay, share screen. Yes, I want to share that one. Do it. Okay, so let me get rid of that. So this is what sold on thredUP. It was this Coach bag. It sold for $152.99 on thredUP. And on thredUP, if you sell a bag, people cannot return the bag. Like once it sells, they're stuck with it. They cannot return it. So as soon as you sell a bag on thredUP, you get that payout, which is really nice. So it sold for $152.99. My payout was $108. And this is how big the bag was. Like, it wasn't even a very big bag. It's Coach. So it's like, I don't know, like I cannot sell Coach for that much in my Poshmark closet or eBay store. And I got it for under $1 at that consignment store. So I was so happy with this flip. And this is the kind of stuff that I don't think that this is going to happen anymore on thredUP, but I was so excited that that sold for that much. That was obviously like the best sale of the week for me. So that was really cool. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next day. I want to see if anyone else sold some cool stuff on Wednesday, the 25th. I saw Kathy talking about selling like Christmas sweaters. Hi, Emily. How are you? Thanks for joining. I haven't seen you or talked to you in a while. Hey, Hope from Racks to Riches. How are you? Hope just did her first What Sold video, and it was amazing. She sold a ton of stuff and didn't list anything, so that was kind of cool. You guys, my lips are getting like super dry. Hold on. Let me put on chapstick. Okay, so I'm going to move on to Thursday, which was November 26th. So let me exit out of that. The first thing to sell was over on Poshmark, and it was this pair of Merrill Drizzle gray leather side zip boots in a size 7. These I got for free from a friend of mine. I have a friend at church who, she's a stay-at-home mom, but her husband, he's like some sort of specialty doctor, and they just make a lot of money. Like they make a lot of money. And so she really likes to shop, and they have the money to shop with. And she buys so much clothes, but like I wish she liked higher end stuff. Like she has so much money, but she only shops at like TJ Maxx, Kohl's, like those kinds of places. Like every once in a while she'll go to like Lululemon or something, but she is a bargain shopper, even though she doesn't have to be. But she buys a ton of stuff. She gives me so much stuff, and you'll see a lot of stuff that I got for free from her. So like the last time she gave me stuff, it was maybe like a month or two into like us being quarantined. She just dropped off all these boxes, and I bought her like a really nice meal, like her family. I got her family like a really nice meal, but it just, free inventory is amazing. So I got this for free. It sold for $40. It took 14 days to sell, and I made $32. I don't know that I would have necessarily picked these up at the thrift store because I feel like they're kind of an older style, but it worked. Like I was so thankful. So that was pure profit. And then the next thing to sell was this cute little vest. It had a fire truck on it. It's from Gymboree. I feel like it's older Gymboree, which I have heard is a little bit more desirable than new Gymboree. I just thought it was really cute. I got it at that consignment store for under $1. It actually sold for $7. It was listed for $11.99, but it sold for $7. They paid for shipping. I made $6.31. So not like the most lucrative sale, but it was so cute. And I was like, someone needs to have this. So that's what that is. And then the next thing to sell was over on Mercari. And it was this lot of 2 Guitar Hero guitars for PS2 or PS3. They did come with a strap, but they did not come with the dongles. And you can see here, like in my description, in all caps, I wrote, there are no dongles, because I just wanted to make sure that people understood what they were getting. There were like a ton of stickers on them. I got each of them at a local Goodwill, like not too long ago, for $1.99 each. And I sold them for $40. They paid for shipping, and I paid for like the $9.99, which is 5 pounds or under, using UPS. My husband, I think I showed this like on my Instagram, but this poor man, this was right after I had like cut my hand open. So I gave him the task of trying to get these 2 guitars inside of a box for under 5 pounds. It took him like an hour and a half. Like he was just slicing like little piece of box after little piece. Like it was so sad. I felt so bad, but we got it done and they got their guitars. I got paid, they work, all that good stuff. But oh my gosh, it was quite the ordeal. So those were my sales for Thursday. I'm going to go back and see what you guys have been selling. Let's see. Nurse Flipper sold a gorgeous Oscar de la Renta scarf. You paid $1 for it, and it sold for $22 plus ship. That's awesome. My friend was actually a fashion designer, and she worked for Oscar de la Renta before he passed. So that was really cool. And she had some really cool pieces by him that were like the highest level of Oscar, but I think she gave them all away. If I could buy anything, it would be high-end goth clothes, Emily. Emily, what are high-end goth clothes? Like, what brands are we talking about here? I need to know. Let's see. Nancy sold Steve Madden rock stud spiked studded flats in a size 10 for $40. Wow, that's really good, especially for Steve Madden. Nurse Flipper said I would have bought that for Dalton. Well, you should have known. Allie asked, do I sell more on eBay than Poshmark or the same? Allie, for the most part, I sell more on Poshmark, but there have been weeks, although not recently, but there have been maybe like 3 or 4 weeks of my life where I sold more on eBay than I did on Poshmark. But I do feel eBay growing. And so, yeah, I think for me personally, I just have to be better about how I price on eBay because, like I said, I do definitely price too high. And that's not how pricing typically works on eBay. Typically, people price to sell. And so, like Kathy, she's in the chat right now. I really like her model. Like a lot of times she'll price things and then she'll turn off best offer. And she'll just be like, if you want it, you have to buy it at the price that I set. And in order for you to do that, you have to really do your research and know like what that item is going for. I just price too high. So I think maybe as I get better about figuring out how to price things, maybe I'll sell more on eBay. Yes, Andrea, that was the box debacle. It was so funny. And by Christ, I mean Chris. Kathy, that's funny. Hi, Simply Dana. Okay. I'm trying to see if anyone else sold some cool stuff. Emily Conway said high-end goth would be Loungefly, Dolls Kill, which I heard about, but now she's saying it's very controversial and people probably shouldn't buy from them. Good to know. And yeah. So those are some high-end goth brands to be on the lookout for. And she said she sold some Cheetos mac and cheese. That sounds disgusting, but I'm happy that you were able to sell that. How cool. Sammy said, I sold a Patagonia fleece jacket, not in perfect condition, for $60. Man, Patagonia is amazing. It just sells so fast. Bye, Angel. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Pam said that she sold a pair of pink leather pants by Lily Pulitzer. Paid $4, sold for $39. That is amazing. Hi, Nanette. How are you? Sammy said, open question to all. I stopped listing for 3 months because of medical stuff. Just started listing again on Friday. How long do you think it'll take to get the algorithm to hit my items, Posh and eBay? I don't know. I feel like it takes, honestly, like a week or two of being really consistent. Just list knowing that that's coming up, you know? Otherwise, I feel like it'll be really discouraging to feel like you're doing all this work. But at some point, it will hit and you'll be really excited. Hi, Sweet Blessings. How are you? Okay, I'm going to go on to the next day because, like I said, I don't want this to take 12 hours. All right, moving on to Friday, the 27th. And we'll have another giveaway coming up for this day. It'll be another one of these. I promise, like, the last giveaway that I do, it'll be a good one. It'll be, not that this isn't good. I think this is pretty amazing, guys. But the last giveaway will be different. And I think people will be more excited about it. But I'll start off by showing you some Poshmark sales. So let's see, the day that I just talked about was Thanksgiving. So on Friday the 27th was Black Friday. I usually will run a sale of some sort. I just did not want to. Oh, part of it is because I had sliced my hand open and I was like, I don't really want to deal with a ton of packages. So I was like, I'm just gonna, you know, just not really do anything special. If people want to send me offers, I will, you know, accept lower than normal offers, but I didn't run any sort of sale. So the first thing to sell was this FSNY, which is French Sole New York, red scallop suede wedges in a size 10B. These sold for $20. They took 47 days to sell, I believe, after being relisted. And so I made $16. I had less than $1 into those. They came from the consignment store. So no, less than $2 into these, excuse me. I just thought they were cute. I'd never heard of the brand. I think people said when I hauled them that they're from, what is that shoe store? I can't think of it right now. Yeah, I can't think of it, but there's like a shoe store, like a basic one that, DSW, I think that's what I'm thinking of. I think this brand is sold there. So that was my first sale on Poshmark. The next thing was a bundle. So the first piece in the bundle was this loft blue and white tie-dye striped cardigan in a size small. This one I believe I also got from the consignment store, so I had less than $1 into it. And that one took 46 days to sell. And then the next item was this pair of Soma blue printed pull-on lounge pants in a size medium. These I only had listed for 22 days, and the bundle sold for $30 to Elizabeth. So I don't know if she's here right now in the chat. I'm gonna look and see. But that was really sweet. She, I think, she had seen my Instagram post where I talked about, if people want to send me offers, I'll probably accept them. And she put these in a bundle, and I recognized her name because she's bought from me before. So I sent her what I thought was a pretty generous offer. It was $30 on both with discounted shipping. So I made $21.88, and she got some really cool pieces. So if you're watching, Elizabeth, thank you so much. So there was that. I think my daughter addressed her thank you card because I couldn't really write. And so it looked a little cray, but that's okay. All right. The next thing to sell, I just very recently hauled this. I thought it was so cute. It's by the brand Shakti, and it was this sleeveless novelty fish print dress in a size 3X. And I got a bunch of like much larger plus size pieces when I went to the consignment store this day. And this wasn't from like my huge, beginning of quarantine haul, but I went pretty recently, and they still let me shop by the bag because they obviously know who I am at this point and appreciate my business. And so they were running some sort of sale, but they like gave me a discount on top of that sale. But yeah, I thought this dress was so cute. I got a few by Shakti on this day, and a few dresses that were like 3X, 2X. This one sold for $38, and it was listed for 4 days. So it sold really fast. And I made $30.40. I wish that I had this hanger when I was, photographing this. Although I don't think this would have made a huge difference with like a sleeveless dress. I think this is better for like sweaters and things like that, things with sleeves. So regardless, I was happy that that sold so quickly because I thought it was really cute. And then the next thing to sell, I feel like this is on the complete opposite end of the spectrum. But this was a new with tags Gander Mountain leather mossy oak camo belt. I don't think you're supposed to use the word camo and mossy oak in the same listing because I think they're completely different things. But when I see stuff like this, I just assume it's camo because I don't understand all of these different phrases. But I think the correct term was mossy oak. But doesn't it help you like camouflage into your surroundings? Like, isn't that the point of it? I don't know. Anyway, it was in a size 34. It sold for $18. I got it at the consignment store for less than $1. I made $14.40, and it was listed for 47 days. So there's that. The next thing to sell, this sold as a result of closet clear out, and it was this Anthropology tulle purple wool blend pea coat in a size large. It sold for $35, and I made $28. It was listed for 10 days. It's like an older piece, so I was really happy with $35. Like, it's definitely older anthro, and just like an older style in general. So $35 may not seem like a lot, but also I don't feel like a lot of people are wearing like colored peacoats and stuff anymore. So yeah, I was happy to move it for that price, and I got it for less than $1 at the consignment store. And then on eBay, I was really happy because I think it was either last week or 2 weeks ago in my What Sold video, I talked about how I had 3 returns. I don't even know if this was one of them, but this was a return that I had kind of a while ago, and I relisted them, and then they sold again for my full asking price of $44.99. They pay for shipping. It was promoted at 1%. I made $38.89. I think I actually listed these a little bit higher than I had the first time. So this was one of those situations where, even though I got a return, it worked out because I ended up making a little bit more money the next time around. But yeah, I mean, it was really great to sell something that I, had kind of felt bad about because they got returned before, and they just got returned because the person said that they fit really narrow. So, happy to sell those again. Okay, here is the next giveaway. And again, what you will win is one of these like plus size hangers. I don't know if they're called plus size hangers, but I think they're meant for just larger items where like you might need to expand out the hanger a bit. But the next thing that I'm going to share is a pair of Solomon shoes. They had gotten returned to me again like 2 weeks ago or something like that. And so guess in the chat how much you think I was able to sell them for this time around. Solomon shoes, I believe they had Gore-Tex in them. How much do you think they sold for? Let's see what people say. Tommy in Seattle says, it always amazes me when people pay for used shoes. I'm sorry, I won't wear someone else's sweaty shoes. I hear you. I mean, I have bought shoes on Poshmark and stuff, but I typically will only pay for like, or I'll only get like boots or heels and stuff. I don't get like gym shoes, but I get it. It's kind of weird. Okay, let me see. How much do they sell for? Okay. Oh, so many things coming in. I'm trying to see if anyone got it on the head. 50, 75. Okay, so someone guessed. Wait, is that what? Oh, wait, no. Okay. I'm like making up numbers in my head. No one has got it like on the nose. Oh, yes. Patty S. $40. They sold for $40. Okay, this says $44.99 because it's not showing the offer that I took, but they sold for $40. So Patty, congratulations. Was it Patty S? Did I say Patty S? Yes, Patty S. You win one of these. So same thing. I will later put my email in the chat, and I will have you email me and tell me your address. Patty, I see your game here. I see you're just guessing all of the numbers and it worked for you. So congratulations. But yes, it was $40. So you'll get a new hanger. This had been returned. There was a flaw like on the inside tongue. Let me see if I can find it. And there was like a little stain. It's kind of hard to see right there. Let's see if I can find the flaw. If you can see right there, it was a little bit ripped, and that's why like I was okay with letting go of it for less. And then I don't know, I feel like when I was looking up comps, this seemed like the right amount to price them at. I feel like Kathy from Ginger Marvin always sells stuff like this for so much higher. And I'm like, how'd you do that? But I don't know. I sold them for 40 and I was happy with that. So that was good. No, Patty, they actually sold for 40. This was what I listed them for, but they actually sold for 40. So you're still the winner. Don't worry. All right. Okay, moving on. The next sale, I thought this was so funny. Okay, why did I pick this up, guys? So the brand is Ping, which I learned was something to do with golf. I don't know what this animal is on the front. Let me know what you think it is. I thought maybe like a raccoon or a skunk. I don't know. So it is this wool blend vest. It's so weird. I don't know. I got it for under $1 at the consignment store. I was literally just like, if things were in good shape, I just was throwing them in the bag and I was like, I'll just, look up comps later and deal with them later. And I just thought this was so funny. This, whatchamacallit, this one, it sold for $15. So it was listed for $24.99, but it actually sold for $15. They paid for shipping. I made $13.10. And it was so funny because I showed this in my Instagram stories. I was just sharing like what I was shipping out that day. And my sister-in-law was like, oh my gosh, I have that. My aunt gave it to me. And it was like from Korea or something. I don't know. Koreans, we have this term called fobi, which means like when you say fob, it means fresh off the boat, which means like you just got here to America from wherever it is that you're coming from. And so like sometimes we'll talk about things and call them fobi because we're saying like it looks like something that someone would wear from their native country or something. It looks like something that someone who just got to America would wear. And then I looked up who bought this and the person was Korean. So I was like, oh my gosh, like this is something that only Koreans I feel like would wear. Like, I don't know. It was just so funny to me. But yes, that is what that is. And it sold for $15. Would I recommend picking this up? No, it was a long tail item as well. And it only sold for $15. So there's that. All right. The last thing to sell on this day, last thing, that's hard to say, was over on Mercari. It was this pair of Crocs. This came from the same friend that gave me those Merrell boots. I got these for free. I have a whole box of Crocs from her right now to list, and some of them are in varying conditions. But really thankful for that box that I have to get to. They sold for $18 on Mercari. I did do free shipping. Shipping was $3.56. I made $11.82. These were in a youth size 4. So not too bad. These had like a trim of like hearts on them on the side, if you can see that. I'd never really seen that before. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. I got them for free, so it was all pure profit. Hello, Thrifty. Amy Liz Tian said that her best friend is from Hong Kong, and she says Fabi too. Yes. Free is for me, said Simply Dana. Okay, I want to see if anyone else sold anything cool. Ginger Marvin just sold a pair of Solomon shoes for $75. You're infuriating. Why? Why? That's awesome. I'm happy for you. I'm really happy for you. No, but really I am. Okay, moving on. I'm going to talk about my sales for Saturday, the 28th. And it was okay. It was an okay day. The first thing to sell, I was so happy about because I've had this for a year and a half, 2 years. I don't know at this point. It was this J. Crew white spread point collar button-up shirt. It sold for $15. That was with me sending out offers to likers. So I did pay for $2.12 of shipping. So I made $9.88 on that. It was relisted and it took 128 days to sell, even after being relisted. So that's cool. And yeah, I have so many button-up shirts for men. I hate all of them. I actually have like 4 or 5 on my table over here that I'm getting ready to list. And I'm going to just list them as a lot because they're all kind of like yellowed on the inside of the collar. And someone suggested that I just list them as a lot and just say like they need work, but you know, just get rid of them for cheap. I got those from a friend, but yeah, I hate listing these button-up shirts. They're so super annoying. Yeah, just like Life with the Lidos is doing. If you have sales from the 28th that you want to share in the chat, please do, because I think we can learn so much from each other when we share what's selling. Okay, the next thing to sell on Poshmark was this dress by the brand thredUP, which I learned is like a UK brand, but I don't think that it exists anymore. I don't think that they're currently making clothes, but it was the Lana floral dress, plus size dress in a size 22. thredUP is kind of known for their like retro style, and yeah, they do some really cute stuff. So I picked this up at the same time that I picked up that eShakti dress, and I probably had like $2 or $3 into it. It was just really cute. I thought it was perfect for like Easter or like to wear to a wedding, you know, just like when the world goes back to normal one day, if ever. This would be a great dress to wear. So it sold for $30. I believe she offered something lower, but I got her to come up to $30, which was really nice. And then I ended up making $24 on that, and it only took 5 days to sell. So even though I was kind of like, I don't know if I need to be listing this kind of stuff right now, it's not very seasonal. And also, like I said, like where is someone going to wear something like this too, you know? But like really cute plus size stuff, it will sell really quickly. So that was really great. The next thing to sell was over on eBay. I was kind of surprised by this. The brand is Original Penguin. It's not like an amazing brand at all. You can find it at places like TJ Maxx and Marshalls, but it sold for my full asking price of $24.99. It's a classic fit shirt, button up. I've had this listed for a very long time, probably close to a year at this point, but it finally just sold. They paid for shipping. It was promoted at 1%. I made $22.24. So I thought that was really cool. Moving on, this was another full price sale, and I was super surprised by this one as well. It's a cabbie open front circle sweater cardigan. The style number was 720. That's why I have that there. Cabbie's really good about putting their style numbers on the inside of their clothes. It was in a size extra small. I listed it for $29.99. It sold for $29.99. I was super surprised by that. By the way, for all of my like white and beige and yellow clothes, my dining room has this like dark blue wall, and that's where I take my pictures because this on a white wall looks like garbage. So I'm really thankful that I have that wall. The bad side of that is I have like mountains of clothes just in our dining room, like against the wall because they're waiting to be photographed. So that part isn't awesome, but having the wall is pretty nice. So that one, they paid for shipping. I made $25.85, and I was super happy about that. Okay, that was it for Saturday. I'm going to go through and see what people have sold. Tommy in Seattle asked how many YouTubers are in here. There are a lot of people who have YouTube channels that are in the chat right now, and you guys are all awesome. I thought I saw Bolo Buddies. Yeah, Bolo Buddies. Hi, how are you, Courtney? Okay. So yeah, Michelle Marie said, I hate photographing white. It never looks good for me. It never does until I discovered my dark wall. I was like, oh my gosh, like this is what I should have been doing. A lot of light kits come with like different colored backdrops. And so if you get like a black backdrop, that might work. But yeah, it's hard photographing white for sure. Hi, Courtney. I'm glad you're here. The Nurse Flipper sold a vintage clothy, I don't know if I'm saying that right, Santa for $34.99 plus ship. So they had $50 into the whole thing. They're like 11-inch dolls with paper mache type clothes. That's ridiculous. Paper mache clothes. Are you okay? Let's see. Jonathan T sold women's Nike Air Hurricane boot style for $45. That's awesome. I'm also horrible at selling Nikes. Like I don't know what the styles are. I don't know what's worth picking up, what isn't. I just don't get it. Sweet Blessing sold 2 pairs of footy Christmas pajamas. Oh, I love that. Paid $1 for both. Sold for $15. Yeah, I feel like anything Christmas or Hanukkah or anything like that in Hope's, which is Rags to Riches, in her latest What Sold video, she was sharing that a ton of like ugly Christmas sweaters and Hanukkah sweaters, those were selling. So if you have that kind of stuff, get it listed for sure. Emily sold an Applejack My Little Pony Build-A-Bear for $25 and 2 sets of replacement balm cups for $30 each. What's a balm cup? What is that? What in the world? Mick Thriftsy, are you in here? Hi, oh my gosh, you're at the bins. Oh, I'm so jealous. Your bins are so good. Thanks for hopping in. I love Mackenzie. If you guys don't know her and her channel, she has the most, I read like the comments of her Ship With Me videos and everyone's like, this is so soothing. This is so relaxing. Like, I can't believe I'm just watching someone ship, but like, this is so wonderful. And I feel exactly the same way. She's just so like calm and she's just packing up her stuff so nicely. I love it. Andrea said, I hate listing men's clothing. I have a whole box full. I feel that. Michelle Marie said that she sold a Vince Camuto Luck leather tote. Took forever. Yeah, Vince Camuto, it's getting harder to sell. Free People giant bell sleeve sweater for $39. Awesome. Life with the Lidos. Awesome. This is so great. Okay. I'm going to move on to the last day. You guys are all sharing such amazing things. Ooh, I'll share one more. Bolo Buddies said that she sold a Veggie Tales interactive plush for $125 plus shipping, all in $143. That's insane. That is crazy. I don't get it. I don't get people who purchase, which I guess it doesn't make sense, but I don't get people who purchase like plush dolls and stuff like that at garage sales and thrift stores, because I feel like I've heard that, there could be bed bugs and stuff like that, but I guess that's also true of clothes. So it's like, why am I okay with picking up clothes at thrift stores and garage sales, but not plush dolls? I guess that's really dumb, but I have never picked up a plush doll yet. I don't know. I'm too scared, but you guys are making a killing with these dolls. That's crazy. Okay. I'm trying to see if there was anything else cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, Courtney from Bolo Buddy said, I put them in the freezer for 7 days. I read 7 years at first for some reason, and I was like, you put them in the freezer for 7 years? Okay. Yeah, so crazy. Okay, here is my last day of sales. And if you guys also want to look up your sales, from the 29th, which was a Sunday, November 29th, start putting them in the chat. I, for one, am learning a ton from you guys and what you guys are selling. That's crazy. And at the end of sharing these sales, I'll talk about my last giveaway and we'll do that. And then I'll tell you about like my November numbers and all that good stuff. So the first thing to sell was really crappy. It was this, okay. Do you guys know this brand, Tanjay? Why did I pick this up? Why? I actually think I picked this up at a Goodwill. Like, I think I went to the Goodwill, went to like the jackets or like blazer section and like looked at this, picked it up and went, I guess I should get this. And I don't even think it was like at the beginning of my reselling career. I think it was like, I don't know, maybe like a year in. Like, why? Why did I do that to myself? So It sold for $10. It sold using my closet clear out method. I had relisted it. It took 106 days to sell after being relisted. I made $7.05. I probably paid like $4 or $5 for that. So you live and you learn. I don't get it. I think I like threw it in my cart and I was just like, I'll think about it. And then it somehow made its way to my house too. I don't know. But yeah, don't pick up Tanjay. Like, why? I don't even know what that is. Okay. The next thing to sell. This was so cute. I thought, again, a $10 sale, but I was much more excited about this one just because it's so cute. I got it at the consignment store for under $1 and it sold for 10. I made $7.05. It was listed for 29 days. It is in a size newborn and it did sell using my closet clear out method. They, I sent them my offer of $10, told them that I would drop the price. And then they were like, can you do 8? And I was like, well, if I do 8, you're no longer going to get discounted shipping. So it's basically the same thing as if you did 10. And she was like, oh, okay, well, I'll just do 10 then. So that's how I made that sale. I thought it was really cute. So yeah, little Snoopy. And then the last thing to sell on Poshmark, another small sale, but, totally happy with it. I believe I got this at the Indianapolis bins, and it's this hat. It has this like embroidered patch on the front and this really cool print on the bill. But it was the Indianapolis Indians flat bill snapback hat neon. That's just what I called it. I don't remember what kind of team this was. It's not like a pro team, if I remember correctly. Like it's like a minor league baseball or something like that. But it sold for $12. I've had this for forever and I made $9.05. The person received it and they left me a love note and they were like breathtaking. And I was like, really? I feel like the Grand Canyon is breathtaking. I don't know if this hat is, but I will take it. That's better than give me my money back. So I was okay with that. Moving on, I had another not so amazing sale over on eBay. These were listed for $24.99. That's not what they sold for, but this was a pair of Banana Republic Martin Fit brown wool dress pants in a size 2 petite. They were mid-rise. I hate selling dress pants. I went through a phase where I picked them up pretty regularly just because I was like, people need these and like they have to buy this kind of stuff even if they don't want to. But more and more with people working from home now, you don't need these, and I feel like I work in a pretty professional environment. I'm a teacher. I don't wear this kind of stuff to work. My school is probably way too lax, but like I would wear like distressed jeans and stuff and they were totally okay with that. So there were math teachers who would wear sweatpants to work every day. So I don't know. But these actually sold for $18. They paid for shipping. It was promoted at 1%. I made $15.71. I think I got those from the consignment store for under $1, just because, again, they were really cheap. I knew they would sell eventually, but I don't really enjoy selling that kind of stuff. And then I ended the week with 2 Mercari sales. The first one was this Ralph Lauren quilted coat. It was in a size medium, and it had like an equestrian print on it, just like all these horses and like medals and stuff like that. I actually had sent this in to thredUP and they had accepted it. It actually got a lot of attention over there, but it didn't sell. So when I got it back, I just listed it myself and it sold fairly quickly, like probably within a week or 2 of me listing it. I had it listed for $50. I really was hoping to sell it between that $40 to $50 mark. Someone offered me $32 on Mercari. At first, I let the offer expire because I had told her, I was like, the lowest I'll go is $35. And then she sent me this $32 offer. And just to kind of spite her, I was like, nope. And I just like let it expire. And then maybe like a week later, she offered me $32 again. And at that point, I was like, okay, fine. Because no one else was, wanting it for the amount that I wanted to sell it for on any platform. So I let it go for $32. She paid for shipping. I made $27.57, and I did get this at the consignment store for under $1. So it was still a really good flip. And then the last thing to sell was this new with tags brown leather rhinestone cross belt. This belt, it's super gaudy. I got it for less than $1 at the consignment store. It felt very like Miss Me to me, like I felt like someone who wears a lot of Miss Me, they would be able to rock these with their Miss Me jeans. It's just not my style. But Yeah, I think it was real leather. It was like made in the USA. I had it listed for 20, I want to say. Sold for 18. And I did pay for shipping. This is one of those instances where I should have just picked, shipping a pound or under and paid $4.99 through Mercari. But instead, I said I would ship it on my own. I didn't realize how heavy it was, and so shipping was $5.79, which was super annoying. But that's okay. I made $9.59. I had less than $1 into it, so that's okay. But oh my goodness, this belt, it was something. So those were my sales. I'm going to go back really quickly and see what kind of stuff people have been selling. I'm going to stop sharing my screen so that I can kind of look at the chat a little bit better. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to go back through this. Hi, Lady Bird Rays. How are you? Okay. It's actually easier to look at it through my phone. A plush sale was actually my best sale ever. $250 for Spoon and Moon Sloth. Wow. That was from Kathy on Ginger Marvin. Nancy said, Nancy has a bunch of size 5 and 5.5 shoes that are Fly London and Jeffrey Campbell and Free People new in box. If you're looking for that kind of stuff, go visit Kitty and Lily on Poshmark. Let's see. Nurse Flipper sold a South Park Mr. Hanky Poo. That character is not ringing a bell. It's a plush poop for $50. Oh my gosh. James said best plush sale was a mystical creature from the movie Coco, sold for $55 on Mercari. Holy cow. And that was timed up perfectly with the Dia de los Muertos holiday in the first week of November. So that was super smart. Good job. Let's see. JM also sold I don't know how to say this brand name. Barbour. It's Barbour. It's a UK brand as well, but it was a linen plaid button down on Poshmark. Oh, and you listed it as the wrong size. I've done that before too. That's sad. Barbour. I don't know how to say it, but they're well known for like their outerwear too. Michelle Marie sold a Matilda Jane orange and navy floral fall blouse, also oversaturated on Poshmark. That's okay. I love Matilda Jane though. It's so cute. Nancy sold a Kim Rogers crew neck striped multicolored sweater for $18, paid $1, and would love to hear your thoughts on the brand. I don't know if I've really seen Kim Rogers. I don't know very much about Kim Rogers. Allie Dell sold Paige maternity jeans for $50 and Lucky Brand booties for $23. $50 for maternity jeans. Amazing. Nice. Okay, I'll just read one more and then we'll get on with the giveaway. Allison Jordan on the 29th sold a bundle of scarves and it was $7. That's awesome. Good for you. Okay. So for the giveaway, the last giveaway that we'll do, I'm trying to think of like how I will do this as far as what I'm going to make you guess to do the giveaway. How about you have to guess? Okay, well, let me see what the giveaway is and then I'll tell you what you have to guess. So the giveaway is I will send you a box of inventory, like a mystery box. It'll be, let's say, 15 pounds. It's going to be bread and butter because that's what I sell. So nothing like super duper amazing. Don't expect like, Chanel or anything like that. But just a box of bread and butter stuff that I have laying around the house because I have a ton of stuff still. And it'll be 15 pounds. Let me go ahead and put my email in the chat right now for those of you that I need to ship stuff out to. There's my email. If you win, make sure that you email me. So if you want to win that giveaway, the mystery box of 15 pounds of stuff, then I will have you guess the answer to this question. And the first person to get it right will get the mystery box. The question is, let me make sure I know the answer. I'm pretty sure this is right. The question is, how old do you think my husband is? Go. How old is my husband? Guess in the chat. The first person to get it right, I will send you a mystery box. Okay, it finally came in. Allie Dell was the first one to guess 39. That man is going to be 40 years old next year. And I make fun of him all the time. And he's like, stop it. But yeah, he's going to be 40 soon. Oh my gosh, someone guessed 49. That's hilarious. I love it. Yeah, he's going to be, or he's 39. So who did I say? Who won that? Hold on. Let me go back. The first person to say 39 in my chat was... So many guesses. It was Allie Dell. Yay! Allie Dell. Okay, so make sure that you email me and let me know what your mailing address is, and I will send you a mystery box of, let's not get our hopes up, okay? Like bread and butter stuff. But I promise we'll make some money off of it. Awesome. Okay, Jacqueline said, I guess 49. What do you get for runner-up? Runner-up, you get some Pocky. I'll send you a Pocky. These are really delicious, though. Okay, so as far as my numbers go, I'll share that really quickly, and then we'll be done. If anyone else wants to share, like, any big sales that they had over the week, please do. I loved hearing about all these plush doll sales, because that is something that I know absolutely nothing about. But holy cow, it seems like there is a lot of money to be made in the plush doll business scene. So that's pretty cool. For me, over on Poshmark, I sold 16 items in the past week, and that was a total of $263.81. You guys already know, I don't even know like what my gross sales numbers are, because they don't matter to me. Like, that does not matter. What matters is the net sales, what's actually going into your bank account. And so all of these numbers will only be my net sales. The only thing that it doesn't include is my cost of goods, because I don't have that factored in here, but my cost of goods typically is really low. And then on eBay, I sold 9 items for a total of $177.77. On Mercari, I sold 5 items for a total of $90.77. On thredUP, I sold 2 items, but I made $141.75 because of that Coach bag, which was insane. So total, I sold 32 items for a total of $674.10 going into my bank account. I have not hit my $800 goal yet that I set like 2 weeks ago or something. I'm hoping that in the month of December, I'll have a week where I hit at least $800 in profits in sales. And then for the month of November, it was actually my best month of the year. And I have to I want to add up my totals one more time and just make sure that I did it right. But it looks like I made $2,881.83 in the month of November from just reselling. And sorry, I keep burping, and I'm trying to do it silently so you don't hear me. But I made a goal for myself as a part-time reseller in the year 2020 to make $20,000 in profits from reselling. And I actually hit that, I think, at the end of October. So right now, I am at 2,300 something. I just need $1,462 to hit my $25,000, or to hit $25,000. So that's my new goal for 2020 is to hit 25,000 instead of 20. And I think I should be able to do it pretty easily, even if I just do half of what I did in November. So that's really exciting. I'm really excited about that and really thankful for that. And I usually will tell you how many items I sold from the consignment store and how much I've made from that consignment store up until now, but I didn't have time to get that information. I was literally working on all of my information up until 1 o'clock when I had to start the live. So I don't have that information, but I will have that information in next week's regular What Sold video. So that was it for today, guys. I did do my last giveaway. I was like, what in the world? I'm trying to think about, or I'm trying to read and see if anyone had any questions or something. Oh, someone had a really good question. Okay. First of all, Nancy said, please continue to do these live What Solds as they are a blast. And I learned, thank you, Nancy. Maybe I'll do them live once a week or something. Once a month. We'll see. Okay. So Jacqueline's one-stop store asked a really good question. And Jacqueline said, Becky, after watching you, I learned to not share others' closets, but people share mine and I feel guilty not sharing theirs. How do you all handle this? I felt the same way. I used to feel, especially if someone shares like 100 of your listings, like that'll happen to me sometimes. Like I'll check my notifications, there's like over 100, and it's because someone has literally shared like my entire closet. It's like my justification for not doing it is not only does it not do anything for me, it doesn't really do anything for the other person either. Because if you think about the last time you shopped on Poshmark, when did you shop by looking at your Poshmark feed? Like never, because those feeds, they make no sense. Like they're not filtered by your size. They're not filtered by your style. They're not filtered by your favorite brands or anything like that. It's just a hodgepodge of like what people that you follow have done in the most recent minutes or whatever. And so when you share from someone else's closet, it's just going into or it's just being shared out to your followers and like showing up in their feed. And so I don't know, like I just feel like it doesn't really actually do them any good either. And I know it feels good, like when you look at your notifications and you're like, oh, like so-and-so is sharing for me, but it's not actually doing you any good. So that's the reason why I'm okay with not sharing back, other people's closets. Just because it's not doing anything for them. It's not doing anything for me. Someone said, you just need to harden your heart a little bit. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I guess it's kind of what it comes down to. Laura asked, do all platforms do media mail, or is that used when you ship on your own? Laura, I have only seen that, and people who know more, please let me know. I've only seen the option to ship out using media mail on eBay. I mean, you can obviously do it through like PayPal or if you ship on your own and stuff too. But as far as like through a platform, I've only seen that option on eBay. I don't see that option on Poshmark, obviously, because Poshmark, it's just kind of like their deal with USPS. I haven't seen it on Mercari. Okay, yeah, the nurse flipper said Mercari you can if you purchase your own label. So if you go through like Pirate Ship or something, but not directly through Mercari. I saw some questions too earlier. Some people asked about Facebook Marketplace. I have no knowledge of Facebook Marketplace, and I wish I had jumped on that train a little bit earlier because it seems like it's a pretty great platform, especially, is it like through the end of the year there are like no fees or anything like that and free shipping? Am I making that up? I don't know. But Facebook Marketplace, it seems like it can be really good. I don't really want to add another platform. And I'm like ready to give up on Kitizen because I haven't made a sale over there in like 3 weeks. I don't know. We'll see. I keep cross listing everything over there, but I have not made very many sales over there in a very long time. Let's see. I don't think I really missed any other. I'm sure I did, actually. I'm sure I did miss some questions. And if I did, I'm very, very sorry. But if you guys have any lasting questions, you can leave them for me in the chat. Otherwise, those of you who won a hanger from me or won the giveaway, the mystery box, make sure that you email me your address so that I can get that shipped out to you. I'll probably get it shipped out tomorrow. Jacqueline's One Stop Store said that Lindy Glenn talks all about Facebook on her channel. That's awesome. Tommy in Seattle said, does anyone do Depop? How does it do? I think there are some people in this chat who sell on Depop, but I don't know anything about Depop. Emily said free shipping in certain categories on Facebook Marketplace. I would think clothes would be free because they're pretty lightweight. And then Hello Thrifty said Facebook Marketplace has been amazing this month. See, it's like I should have gotten on that bandwagon a long time ago, but that's okay. Michelle Marie asked, is there a difference between Facebook selling items and the marketplace? I think there is, Michelle. I think the marketplace is like nationwide, whereas there's also the option to do it just kind of like locally. Yeah, Ginger, I'm with you. Not Ginger, Kathy, I'm with you. Adding that seems like way too much. And Kathy also said, and Kathy to me is like the Kitizen queen, but she hasn't made a sale in like a week, but made 4 today. So I just keep posting. Yeah, that has never happened to me, but that's okay. Hello Thrifty said the category of free shipping changes periodically on Facebook Marketplace. That makes sense. Marathon, what's the 5-second summary of thredUP changes? What's making it bad? Marathon 007, it used to be that you could change thredUP prices up to 80% of the retail value that thredUP thought the item would retail for. Now if you go over 50% of what they think retail is, then you have to pay $5.99 to get your item shipped back to you if it doesn't sell. So, you know, like that Coach bag, for example, they thought that the retail price was, I don't remember exactly what. I priced that Coach bag up to 80% of what they thought it retailed for. And then I got a huge payout because of that. But now if I do that, and if it doesn't sell, I cannot get my item sent back to me unless I'm willing to pay $5.99 for it. And that's for every item. So, you know, basically it means unless you're like, you know, sure that your item is going to sell for more than 50% of what thredUP claims is its retail price, you should not raise the price to over 50%. Otherwise, you're going to have to pay a ton to get your stuff back. And that changes the entire model of how much you can make on thredUP. That was much more than 5 seconds. I apologize, but that's the biggest thing. There were other changes as well, but that was the biggest thing. It's Flip and Thrift, does Depop. It's slow, but she made a few sales, and there's not a lot of options in Canada. Yeah, it's Flip and Thrift is a great channel, especially if you guys are reselling in Canada. I really enjoy it. I hadn't started Kidism, but looking to start. Jacqueline, it's really cute. I mean, I like it. I just don't make a lot of sales over there. Hello Thrifty shipped some fairly large Christmas blow molds for free on Facebook a few months. Weeks ago. What is a blow mold? I don't know what that is. I don't know what a lot of these things are that you guys are talking about. Emily Conway mentioned something too. A bomb something. And I was like, what is that? I don't know what that is. Let me see if there's anything else. Dominique, Life in Moderation. I had a net sales of $889 in November. Congrats. That is amazing. Good for you. I am so proud of you. Biggest month I've had so far. That's awesome. That's great. The Nurse Flipper, the big plastic light up things. Like the things that people have in their front yard, like that you blow up. I don't know. This is how I know that I grew up under immigrant parents. Like, I don't know normal things that I feel like I should know. Didn't like thredUP payouts were too low. Yeah, Kim. Yeah, I agree. Blow mold is those huge holiday yard decorations. The blow up ones? Blow up ones. That like wave in the wind. Those? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Well, now I'm just showing how I don't know normal American things. So this is probably a good place to stop the video. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I had so much fun. I hope you had fun too. I should ship, but probably what I'll do is read Harry Potter to my daughter before my son gets home, because when my son gets home, I cannot do special things with just my daughter because he gets very jealous. Jacqueline, you are so sweet. You did not need to do that. Thank you so much. Okay, everyone is trying really hard to explain to me what a blow mold is. They are hard plastic. People have hard plastic things in their front. Okay, maybe this is not a thing where I live. Okay, when I'm out, when I go to get my son, I'm going to go look to see if anyone has these supposed blow molds in their yards, because I don't know what you're talking about. Hi, Amber. Amber, I'm really sad because I missed the guess the song game that you and Courtney did, and I'm sure I would have been awful at it because I don't know anything from the 70s and 80s and 90s, or I know 90s and on, but I don't know anything from the 70s and 80s. But I bet that was so fun. I'm going to have to watch the replay. Blow model, how they are made. They are blown out hard plastic like a Halloween pumpkin. The vintage yard decoration. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I've seen like Santa Clauses and candy cane. Okay. Yeah. I wish you could send pictures in the chat too. They're usually vintage. Okay. I feel like, yes, I have seen these things before. Google it, Becky. They're popular Christmas decorations. I'm sure they are. Let me Google it right now. Google Christmas blow mold. Oh, yeah. Okay. In case anyone is also second generation American like me and doesn't know simple things like blow molds, let me share my screen one more time so that you can see what a blow mold is. Here we go. These guys these types of things. So people don't, oh, well, this is not vintage, but you can still buy them apparently. Very cool. Thank you for educating me, everyone. Awesome. I bet 1 or 2 of these is from one of you in the chat because y'all sell this stuff. And apparently it sells for good money. How cool. All right. Now I'm just rambling, guys. So, oh, Amber, I'm so sorry. What musical songs did you put in there? See, it's also kind of embarrassing because people think that since I am a choir teacher, like I'll know all music things, but in reality, I don't even really listen to music in my free time. And so I feel like you would have put those songs in for me and then I would have failed you. You would have been like, I should know this stuff. And I'd be like, oh, but I don't know it. Yeah, what songs were they? You can whatchamacallit. You can just DM me if you need to. But okay, guys, I'm going, I would have known both of those. Seasons of Love from Rent, duh, and Wait for It from Hamilton. Wait for it. I love that song. Ugh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad I wasn't there. I'm going to go back and watch the replay though. All right, I'm going to go for real because I've been saying that I'm going to go for like a million years and I haven't. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I hopefully will be back next week with like normal videos. My hand is feeling much better. I am confident that I can edit now. But people seem to have enjoyed these live ones as well. So maybe I'll look into doing live what solds like once a week or something. Or I keep saying once a week, once a month, because it was really fun. It was really fun learning from you guys too. So thank you. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.